What's up, everybody? Z-Farls here with some Madden Next Gen gameplay. Just wanted to share with you my top 5 impressions that I felt actually playing the game last week. You can tell right off the bat it obviously looks crisper. You can see the rush, but until you really play it and get your hands on it and see how it feels, and that's kind of something I wanted to share with you guys today from a pretty hardcore gameplay perspective. But number 5 is the defensive battle. Players in the 4-down pass rush are going to be much better at rushing the passer. You know, we used to have to send blitzes all the time, and now if you can have some good players on your defensive line late in the game, you can kind of tee off on the offensive lineman. You're going to see a lot more realistic pass rushing angles, and the quarterback's going to have to stay in the pocket, which is a nice addition to the game. Your defenders are also going to play a lot better when they go to tackle because they're going to be on better pursuit angles, in my opinion. And another great thing that I saw is that the corners in deep zones so if you play cover 3, the deep zones are going to break down on the ball a lot better, play ins, play posts, play out routes much better, and they can actually jump some of those and get some interceptions. So it's much better, and if you're a guy that usually plays with maybe the middle linebacker or the safety, you can actually go down and play the defensive line, and you can actually have a lot of fun with the new rush moves. So that's something that you don't want to overlook on the next gen of the game. Number 4 thing for me was true step. So you have the run free moves currently on the 360 and PS3. That added a bunch of great ball carry moves, but what I really like is the true step. It looks way better, and it feels much more like FIFA. It feels more realistic, the running. You have to make sure that you don't overuse turbo. You want to make sure that you can, the more turbo that you lay off, you can actually cut sharper with the left stick. And you're going to see guys take realistic things like gather steps when they want to cut through a hole, and it's going to reward that patient player. It's a continuing to make the realistic player better by guys that are going to get to the hole and then accelerate once they see it. And that's something that you can see, and it looks a lot better. Number 3, guys, user control. It's back this season. You can actually user control a lot easier over the middle of the field, in my opinion. So if you play middle linebacker, you can go in and make some tackles. You can go in for hit sticks. You can hold that hit stick and cue it up, and it seems easier to actually get some good tackling on the ball carrier this year. Another good thing about user controls is it's back on offense too. If you have a bigger wide receiver, you're able to actually click on and go up and make some catches. And nothing overpowered, but it's just fun to be able to go up and, you see big receivers do it every week, and that's something that's kind of back in the next-gen version of the game, in my opinion. Number 2 is the play in the pocket. So, you've seen all these new animations, you've seen, the pass rush coming up field, but if you're the quarterback, you got to get out of that bad habit of dropping way too far back in the pocket. I know it's something that we've all done at one time or another, but it's a new way that they're going to have to learn how to play the game. We're going to have to step them in the pocket. We're going to have to make sure that we block a halfback if it's appropriate. We block a tight end if we need help on a certain side of the ball. In that we just kind of learn to counter that aggressive pass rush that's going to be in the game this year. But if you play smart and you play like you see on Sunday, you should be all set with stepping them in the pocket. But it's just something to consider that we haven't had to in past versions. Great job by the team there. Number 1 is the trench battle. We've talked about that, what it looks like a little bit, but going to design blitzes and stuff, the game with the all-new mic targeting system the line plays so much better. The game is so much more realistic. It's so much more fair. And I'm just pumped to be, ready to dream up blitzes on 3rd and long, force my opponent to either block a tight end, block a halfback, and I'm excited that the 4-man rush can actually get after the passer this season. So, a couple other miscellaneous things. You could less stumble tackles. The truck stick is more balanced against the hit stick, and guys don't fall forward as much, it seems, when they're just kind of on a regular tackle. And the crispness of the game, the visuals, you'll see it in replay. You'll see it in the cutscenes. You'll see it. I've been using the zoom cam a lot when I played the game, just because I was running the ball and working on the true step, and it just looks way better. So those are pretty much a couple things I just wanted to share with you guys. I'll have more videos, later in the week detailing a little bit more footage from each of those areas of the game. But if you have any specific questions, just let me know in the comments of this video, guys. Give it a like for me, and subscribe if you want to see more Madden NFL 25 Next Gen later this week. Alright, guys, this is Z-Farls signing out. Until then, lock up.